What's going on, boys? Arian Trades back with another video. As you guys can see by the title, what losing $30,000 taught me. It's pretty much my story, bro, and we're gonna pretty much jump straight into it. Basically, how I made this money and how I lost it, what caused me to lose it, and how I was able to actually make it on the other side and become profitable even after going through losing this amount of money in this little amount of time and being so fucked up and like so down bad psychologically. Fucking had negative 200 in my bank account at one point. I started trading January 2025. That's when I started. I was just watching TJR boot camp like everybody else. And I wasn't doing bad, bro. I actually wanted to understand the skill of trading and I wanted to get good at it. I was just on my own for a while, and once I actually was struggling and I could not get it on my own, that's when I decided to join the course. So I joined the course. I got my first payout 3 weeks in that course. I was doing really well. That was in about June, so I got my payout in my first 6 months trading. Everything was going pretty good, bro. And July hit. I went to this in-person Airbnb event for the mentorship I was in, and that's really when everything started to change, bro. That's when I really realized I had to lock the fuck in, because I mean, you can be doing good over a mentorship, but when your mentor is looking at you in the face, telling you what you need to work on directly, screaming at you to fix your problems in person, bro, I promise you, like, it's way different, bro. That's really what changed everything for me. And then 2 3 weeks after that, I had a XFA with 9K in it. I was about to have a $4,000 payout, and I wanted the max payout, and I literally was eligible, but I wanted 200 more dollars. I blew the entire account, and that was really like the last stupid thing I did at that point. Fast forward to that, I had two XFAs about a week or two after, and this is really when I started to go crazy. So this is about July 22nd, July 23rd, July 24th, somewhere around there. I'm gonna put some pictures of these payouts on the screen, but within a 3 week duration, I made around $45,000. I had made like 20 something thousand from crypto leverage trading, and I had $30,000 in payouts from two XFAs in 2 or 3 weeks, and I was on a 20-day green streak, and I did not lose a trade on those accounts in 20 days. I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen so you guys don't think I'm bullshitting to you, but yeah, bro, I made so much money from trading so fast, and it was unreal. Like, I felt so numb to the money. It didn't feel real to me at all. And what did that cause? That caused me to do a lot of stupid shit. And that's what I'll be getting into. So the thing that even got me here was just really just following my rules, bro. And I was just taking such good trades, and price action was so clean. But what really fucked me up was thinking that after I made this money, I deserved it for some reason. I thought that just because I did it once, that the market owed me something and I could just do it over and over and over again. But in trading, that is never the case. It is never the case in trading. Nothing is deserved. Everything is earned from day-to-day inputs. Everything is deserved from following your rules every single day. That's the only thing that can keep you in the game long term. And I wasn't doing that anymore. I wasn't even following my rules anymore. I thought I could just scale 5 accounts like it was nothing. I feel like this happens to everybody, bro. But it was very preventable. I could have just followed my rules and I would have been up fucking to $500,000 right now. So after this, I ended up crashing my fucking BMW that I had at the time. I loved that car to death, bro. And that shit really fucked up my psychology, bro. This is around August 20th, so like a month after that, a couple weeks after that. I had blew the accounts, and I hadn't gotten a payout in like a week, and I crashed my car. So I felt everything kind of crashing down on me a little bit. And then a couple weeks still go by. I'm still blowing accounts. I'm still losing money leverage trading. I literally blew thousands of dollars at this point leverage trading. Like, we're probably in early September right now. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I was just following my rules less and less and less. And I genuinely thought, because I had that much in payouts, that the market would have to allow me to pass my accounts and have to give me a payout a certain day. But bro, that's just never the case, bro. And this just kept happening. I had a good amount of that money saved, but this was happening for months, bro. Probably 4 to 5 months, until my checking account was literally in the fucking negatives. And this is honestly the scariest point I've ever been in my life. And this is why I do what I do. This is why I make these videos. I want to prevent this from happening to you guys. This was the lowest point in my entire life. Like, I was second guessing trading at this point. Like, mostly everything besides like the little amount I have saved, probably 10, 20 grand put away, everything was gone, bro. Like, I blew everything in my fucking checking account, and I honestly felt like a failure, bro. And this is the biggest like humbling experience I've ever experienced in my life. This is like the turning event for me. I honestly feel like, and a lot of people don't even have to get through this to become profitable, but people like me will go through this shit, and people like me are just so egotistical that people like us have to lose everything in order to make it out on the other side. And honestly, a lot of people who get to this point don't make it out on the other side, bro. I know so many people that have got payouts and they are still in a rough patch just because they can still not follow the rules, and they still think they are profitable because they had a nice little run. Just because you had a nice 3 week, 6 week, 8 week run and you were getting payouts does not mean that the market owes you shit. The market does not give a fuck if you live or die, bro. As crazy as that sounds, it literally does not care about you. I literally remember like having fucking no gas in my car on the way to school, and I literally had to transfer money from my savings just to put $5 of gas in my car. I swear to God, I'm not even lying to you boys. Honestly, bro, like months have gone by. So many. This is such a long time. It's like 8 months ago, but such a long time has gone by since then, bro. And I'm honestly so happy that this happened to me. Like, I'm so grateful for like my progress now, and I'm so grateful for true consistency. I'm so happy to see that God really has showed me what true consistency and true profitability looks like now. It's not blowing your accounts. And I haven't even mentioned when I was getting those payouts, bro, dude, I was risking 3 to 5 minis. I was running up the balance. I had no daily loss limit on. I had none of that shit on. If I just lost one of those days, I probably would have blew the account. And that's probably how I lost the account, the two accounts. I don't even remember specifically how, but I probably just had a bad day and I just blew the entire accounts. But that's how it starts, guys. It starts by not building these good habits. If you build these good habits, you can scale way faster. Not even way faster, way more efficiently. And in this game of trading, bro, like nothing is promised. You and somebody making 100K a month from trading, you guys are both one button away from blowing your account. But why is he making 100K a month from trading? Is because he trusts the system and he follows it. You don't trust your system. And I will be talking about what got me out of this. And it is very simple, and I tell it to you guys in almost every single video. Following my rules, slowing down, trusting the blueprint. For some reason, like even when I was going through this drought, I was spending money on max allocation when I never even got a payout on max allocation. At this point in my trading career, I never even got a payout on like 3 or 4 accounts. It was only like 2 or 3 maybe accounts at one time. But I don't know for some reason why like people just blow up so hard on the charts and they can't even get a payout on one account. But for some reason, they buy 5 accounts. It is very stupid, bro, and that's the fastest way to honestly rinse your bank account. And it will happen way faster than you think, I promise you. A lot of you guys probably are not even at that stage yet. Maybe somebody watching this video is going to be at that stage. Bro, I am trying to help you so you don't have to be there, because that shit is scary, bro. And honestly, like, I'm not even trying to, like, be cocky or nothing. I'm honestly one of those people that thrives under pressure, but I know a lot of people that would crack under pressure, and a lot of people, honestly, at that point I was at, could not make it on the other side, just because it would be too hard for them to handle. I thought about quitting trading, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but it was only a few times I thought about quitting, but I knew I just couldn't do it, bro. And the only thing that got me out of this was following my rules, bro. It was probably February around this point. I probably had not seen a payout in 4 or 5 months, because I forgot to even mention this, but in November I actually had the craziest run of all time. Like 2 months after August, September, I ran up $90,000 in 4 accounts in 4 to 5 trading days. Tops that put me on the slowdown path, and I had about 25 grand in each express, and they completely closed my accounts. They didn't even move me to a live accounts. They just closed my fucking accounts, and I had about 45K in payouts lined up for the next 2 months. I could have just scalped for a winning day every day, and they took the accounts away from me. And that is honestly where my psyche got ruined even more. Like, I was so happy that I finally thought I was out of the slump in November, and then this shit happened, bro. I low-key thought it was over with. But fast forward, February, March, started getting some payouts again, started seeing consistency, and April was more of a rough month for me. I wasn't really crashing out as much. I was just struggling like technical wise. And then, dude, honestly, end of April, May came around, and I just decided to not touch my daily loss limit. because I would still be fucking with it here and there. Like I'll follow my rules for like 4 or 5 days, but never like religiously. Never. I would honestly follow my rules whenever I felt like following my rules. But the only way you can get to profitability is following your rules when you don't want to, because that shit sucks. Hopping on the charts, knowing that you took a loss, knowing that you can turn off your daily loss limit, but you chose not to. You chose to follow your rules. That is when it really starts to hit. That is when, if you do that over and over again, that's when you'll really start to see consistency and profitability. That's really when it settles in. So I started doing that. I started seeing true consistency. Fast forward to now, bro, 10K month. Just had like another 10K month last month. And bro, like, it's not even about the money, because I had 45K in 20 days. So what, bro? Like, and comparing that to now, it doesn't feel right making that money, knowing that I was damn near gambling, knowing that I was one button away from blowing my account because I didn't have a daily loss limit on, because I wasn't like doing everything I could be doing to ensure like slow, guaranteed profitability, knowing that I was full porting. It doesn't feel right knowing that I made that money risking so heavily and not following a system and not following any sort of like baseline trading rules. But now, bro, like seeing this slow progress and seeing my P&L chart with a couple of red days and even like a red week, like 2 weeks ago I had literally a 1 for 5 week. You guys already know, but that shit was terrible. But the fact that I was able to overcome that, and I came off a green week and I'm entering this week off a green week, bro, it feels so fucking good following my system, not blowing money on accounts. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it is so worth it. Just follow your rules, bro. 30 days. I even said this in the last video. Just follow your rules for 30 days. Like, one of the biggest factors was time. So much time had went by. I was so fucking scared. Like, whenever February, March hit, and I realized that I literally hadn't got a payout in 4 to 5 months, I was like, holy shit. My boys are seeing consistency. Everyone's gapping me. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Why can't I do the same shit? Why am I trying to rush the process so hard? 4 or 5 months has gone by. Obviously, what I'm doing is not working. Obviously, not following a system is not fucking working. So why the fuck am I not following my rules? What am I doing? You honestly get to a point where you're just sick of it, bro. You're sick of not following your rules, and most importantly, you're just sick of yourself, bro. You're sick of the fact that you as a grown man cannot follow baseline rules in order to see something that you know works, in order to prove to yourself that you can become profitable, knowing damn well if you just follow your rules, you know it's going to work. And you can't even follow baseline rules. And I was so sick of myself and so mad, and I hated myself so much that I couldn't do that. I had to make a change, bro. And that's what a lot of these guys aren't going to preach to you. As I always say, take your time on the accounts. I literally just said in the last video, people make money like off affiliate codes, prop firm codes, telling you guys to full port your evals. Guys, I literally was on a walk 2 hours ago, and I was scrolling while I was walking my dog, and I literally seen a video of a guy telling you to full port your evals. I go to his fucking bio. I'm gonna play the screen recording right now.
Gotta do something different if you want those max payouts. And that's basically full porting the first day. I'm not even joking. Not necessarily full porting, but damn near full porting the whole account. So usually on a prop account, you get 3% risk.
I go to his bio. He has code, whatever his name is, on all prop firms. And I'm not even trying to bash this guy, but this is exactly what the fuck I talk about. These guys are telling you to full port your accounts because they have a bit of a following, just so you can reset them with his code, and he's going to make money off of it. Trading is the trading space is very scummy, bro. And you guys need to stop consuming content from everybody and just follow your system. And honestly, every time I see a fucking trading video, I hold that shit down. I press not interested. I don't want to see nothing about trading, bro. I have my system. I know if I follow it, I'm gonna make money. That's all I need to know. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. It's just dopamine. You see these things online, you get shiny object syndrome, and you think that you can do the same shit, and then that affects you on the charts. You start to rush because you think you can do that in a short amount of time. That's just not the case, bro. Good things take time. Slow down. It's okay. Take your time on the accounts. The only thing that got me out of this was following my rules, and obviously number one, God. I was praying so much. Like, whenever I thought about giving up, I just prayed that, like, and I had so much faith, bro. Like, during this time, like, this might have been the worst time of my life, but this is when I had the most faith. And this is really when God tests you, bro. And I think it was a test. I'm so grateful that God put me through that, bro. Like, I would not change anything. If I could go back in time, I would not regret not following my rules. I'm glad I didn't follow my rules because I had to learn the hard way. And now I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor because God put me through that. And I was able to experience what it's like to really be down bad and really not have shit and really not follow the system and really understand how bad it fucking sucks to do it the wrong way. And now that I'm doing it the right way, I feel better than I ever have, bro, honestly. And it's just going to continue to get better for me because I'm following my system now. I'm not gambling anymore. Like, bro, dude, I would really be in the shower fucking crying, bro, praying to God this shit works out, bro, thinking about quitting, but just trusting his process, bro. Like, this shit sometimes makes me emotional, even, like, thinking about it, bro, because, like, I came a long fucking way, bro. I'm going to leave you guys with one last message on this video. Follow your rules, trust God, have discipline. Please, bro. I'm making this video so you don't have to go through what I went through, because that shit fucking sucks, bro. I promise you. I do not even wish that shit on my worst enemy. I was literally living in hell for months. Nobody knew. I was just grinding in silence. I was blowing accounts in silence. I was blowing thousands of dollars every day on accounts, every month in silence, and nobody knew. When you have all that shit built up, that shit makes you want to fucking quit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But that's when your faith is tested, bro. So follow the plan, follow the system, trust it, bro. It will work. It will work. Follow your rules for 30 days. You will never want to go back, bro. I promise you. But this is really what it taught me, bro. To stay down, follow your system. Everything will play out. I promise you, bro. I promise you. Anyways, boys, if you guys have any recommendations for videos you want me to make, I'm going to leave the link to the free Discord in the bio. Trade recaps are coming this week, all that shit, psychology videos. I'm probably going to have a video called Why Most Traders Don't Get Paid Out. I'm probably going to be filming that around Monday, Tuesday. This is probably going to come out on a Monday. And yeah, boys, comment, like, subscribe. Love y'all, boys. Peace.